enters your room. This battle, a cycle with no invitation, invades your mind, distorting your vision, stealing your sight, leaving you in darkness blind. Tears streaming down to your ears as your eyes get lost in the gloom of your room, wondering if he even hears the screaming whispers all these years. Sharp pangs of guilt pierce your heart, leaving your lungs gasping for air as you ask yourself, how did this start? It's funny how one decision can lead you down an endless cycle of sin, guilt, and shame. You create an imaginary list of who and what to blame for your unrecognizable behavior that seems to be defining who you are more and more each day. You cover yourself with a quilt of guilt and attempt to rest your head on your pillow as a weeping willow, but the billows of tears surpass the drops of rain hitting your window. In a minute, you're indulged into the heat as your purity and righteousness sweat away at the enemy's dominion and submission. You are a wounded warrior at the verge of defeat. Entering the battlefield of your past, you are reminded of those times you failed, those times you chose to compromise your integrity, those moments your flesh took over and you crossed the lines of purity that put you in a jail where there seems to be no bail, incarcerated where your hands are bound only when convenient. They are tied when you want to worship, yet when you feel to fiddle with sin, you can create a sound more beautiful than a violin, a soundtrack to the mess you find yourself in. The orchestra principality setting the scene for your death, awaiting the moment you take your last breath so the funeral procession can commence. And you just toss and turn, attempting to shake off those feelings as the seconds, minutes, and hours progress. You're left drained, fatigued, and hopeless. You catch your breath with a chill caressing your body as you return from this mental rendezvous filled with deceit where nothing is true. It seems like you're in a losing battle with your past. Why can't it just stay behind you? Why can't you just forget those days living a life of regret? Why is it so hard to live right? Why is it so hard to deny that which is toxic for the soul? Your heart longs to please God, yet your flesh constantly separates you from the place of holiness and intimacy, giving into desires to satisfy your cravings for sin, only leaving you tired and hungry for more. Stop thriving off the crumbs that fall on the floor. Taste and see that the Lord is good. There is so much more He has in store. Taste and see that the Lord is rich in mercy. Let it go, this battle is not yours to fight. Taste and see that the Lord is abounding in love. Above your present condition, difficult situation, and constant questions, His love never runs dry. So when will your heart stop running? When will your mind stop racing? When will your soul stop drifting away from He who is the way, truth, and giver of life? Lying in this bed of lies, you wait for this battle to be over. You awake to the light of the sun. It's a new day where you have to choose to conquer those lies and find the strength deep within you to rise.